Hey, what's up, Life Without Pants with another Path of Exile video, and in today's video we're going to talk about some huge updates to trading that have come out in the last few days. Just at the right time. Trading can be rather difficult in Path of Exile, so let's skip straight into the first one. This is Wealthy Exile. I've been using this the entire league. I love this tool. I think the last video I made on like tools that you should be using, I had Wealthy Exile in there. One of the developers of Wealthy Exile left a comment in that video, and that's the kind of community engagement that is really appreciated. But this honestly is just fast. It's so fast. I've got this is what it has mapped by default. So I just logged in here. You can go to wealthyexile.com and log in. You have to authorize it to access your Stash API, but this is just what it chose as the tabs by default that it will pull from, and you can just sync and you hit this button and that's it. It's done. We just lost 30 divs. It's that easy. But this is super quick. You can click on any of these and it will organize all of the currency you have, or you can go into your maps. And I think my maps are largely dominated by this one infused beachhead that I have, and everything else is like 5C or something. You can go check out your fragments tab, and it's a really great way to just visualize any kind of wealth you may have accrued. Like I got 35 divines in essences, apparently. It's largely remnants of corruption because I have 300 of those. But then you can go check out your cards and like how much you got in your blight tab. It's super easy. You can see just at the top here. You can also do hourly if you want to see like a per hour strategy if you're testing out a strat, which we'll get onto in a second. But if you're testing out a strat, then you can see what your per hour is. They're really, really useful. Obviously, there's, you can search, so you can just do LAC because it'll just find black oils there. It's a great thing. It's just so fast and that's what I love about it initially. I had used PoeStrat before. It's very detailed, but it's very slow. And this is super, super quick. Honestly, it's such a good experience. And if you go over to your profile, you can then select, it knows what tabs you've got, and you can select if you want other things in there. Obviously, if you select 1,000 different tabs, then it's going to be a bit slower because there's going to be a lot more data. But honestly, most of the time, you're going to have some cache, some maps, some scarabs, that kind of stuff. There's also this, I think this is brilliant. It's not very useful to me. I'm going to make this bigger actually so we can see this. This is the invest tab, invest, because stonks. And this is basically the difference between the current league and the standard league. So if you buy an Emperor's Mastery, you stand to make 800% profit on that, because in standard it goes for 99 divines. Not really useful to me because I don't play standard, but if you are somebody that does play standard, then this is super useful. I'm surprised that Hinokora's locks aren't here anyway. Oh no, they are here, but they're 59%. So this is, yeah. So if you've hoarded a lot of Hinokora's locks recently, then you're standing to make 59% on them. But yeah, this is a really, really, it's not a meme. It's pretty useful if that's your kind of thing. There's a strategies tab as well. So you can go and find out how much a particular strategy is to generate currency for you. So you see like 50 divines per hour. I think it's sorted by this currently. So Harvest Beast memories are incredibly good at the moment. Beasts and essences, 31 divines per hour. That's nuts. You can sort by you can't sort by favorites, but you can see the number of favorites something has as well. So you can see if this one is like 0, then maybe 10 towards something that has 81 favorites here. And then you can just go in here. It's got a Peewee planner link, so you can go and check out what kind of tree you need to have. I'm thinking I'm going to start putting a lot of my strategies in here. So this is what your tree would look like if you were going to invest, and difficulty, what kind of league mechanics you're going to be working with, and then just like a really quick description on how you do it, and then the costs and the revenues. And this is honestly, this is really, really useful, this strategies tab. I had not seen it before, and I started looking at it, and I mean, there goes my job as a content creator, really. It's all here already. We don't need to make any more videos, guys. It's over. But the best part is, honestly, this is the update that I'm thinking of the most, is this bulk trading update. So you can see here lists by people, listings by people who have put their items up for sale. So these scarabs, 50 divines worth of scarabs here, and you can just click on view details. It shows you all of the different types of scarabs that they have. And you can copy the, you can copy a whisper. You just go straight back into the game. You can just chuck that in there. You see it's wanted by scarabs for 61 divines, whatever the thing is. And you can select by multiplier as well. So if you don't want to play, oh, I don't want to pay more than 70%. That's a bit wishful thinking, but you can sort by that if you want to. So this person here, they got a lot of scarabs. But you can just go and sort through all this stuff. You can also filter by category as well. So if you're a blueprint buyer, you can, oh, there's nothing for blueprints. That's a shame. You can search for, say, compasses, and it will only show you compasses. You can search for stuff like essences and that kind of thing. So if you want to just be bulk buying essences, and this is a great place to be able to do that. Obviously, you can search by item as well. So Wealthy Exile, oh, 10 out of 10. There's a few things I would like to see on this, but for what it is and how quick it is, this is one of the best tools that there are at the moment. So let's move on to the next one, which is PoeStrat. Okay, and this is PoeStrat. It's pretty similar. We've got a stash viewer here, so you can add in your stashes. You can take a snapshot here real quick. And it's pretty fast. It's not as quick as Wealthy Exile, but it's still pretty good. This is a diff here. So if you just want to do, this is just the difference between the first and the second snapshot. So I just took one 1 minute apart, and I didn't change anything. So unsurprisingly, there's no difference between those two. But if we just go to the N one, then it'll show us, I've got apparently 1,055 divines. I think it's a little bit off, I think. If we go to Wealthy Exile, then it says I got 920. So I think I got exactly the same stash tabs associated with it. Yep. And this, again, you can organize by the price, or you can organize by the total price and by the quantity. So you can see I got quite a lot of wild crystallized life force, but too many orbs of fusing. So I'm gonna sell those. But again, there's another strats section here, and honestly, I love these strat sections. They're really, really useful. You can see you can organize by profit per hour. So this, Uber Elder can be quite profitable. I'm not sure. It honestly depends. It's quite drop dependent, I think. Profit per run is Elder Slayers and Heist, apparently. The cost per run, 26 divines for Apothecary duplication, where you just burn through Apothecary cards. And the return on investment you can select by as well. So you've got all this going in here. Let's just zoom in a bit here because it's probably a little bit difficult for those on mobile devices. But you can see what you throw in here. So Legion and Expedition, honestly, this is something that I go back to again and again and again and again. And you get a lot out of this. This is oddly for 28 maps. I think there's going to be a lot of. This is quite new PoeStrat. It's in comparison. It's also got a buy section as well, so you can say, "Oh, I want Jun compasses." So you can go and find Jun compasses, Jun for uses, and you can say, "I want 20," and then you can search for the listings, and you'll find this person. You can say, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, definitely, I want." They got 37, so I can actually ask for 37, and then I can copy that, and I can go straight into the game and put that in, and it says, for 2 divines, 370 in affliction. So again, really useful if you want to bulk buy compasses, and I am somebody that bulk buys quite a few compasses. So I'm going to change my cart because the ones I usually buy are Sacred Grove, and 20. Oh, so this is the cart as well. So you can actually add in multiple things here. So I can search now for. I got these basically these ways to tweak what I want. So this person's got 37 Jun and 23 Sacred Grove ones. So I can say, I just want 20 of the Sacred Grove ones and another 20 of the Jun ones, and copy that and go into the game. And then it's going to ask for that. And it's 6 divines, pretty cheap, to be honest. The Sacred Grove ones are going for 45C, which is less than the cost of taking it on the map device if you use 7th gate. Obviously, there's a sell thing as well, so you can go and throw your stuff up on to sell as well. There's a ladder. This is seems to be. I'm not really sure. I think this is just people showing off. But the strat section and the stash viewer, again, I really love that there's some competition in the trade space for this game. If you get the opportunity, try these out. Honestly, I've been using Wealthy, like I said, I've been using Wealthy Stash the entire league, and it's my #1 place to check if there is stuff I can sell, because the UI is nice and clean, it's snappy, and this is definitely going to be basically from today forwards the #1 place I go and buy a bunch of compasses or a bunch of essences. It's definitely going to take the place of the technologies I've been using in the past. But that's what I got for you today. Let me know what you think down in the comments, because maybe there's something I missed and you want me to look at that, or just review it, or just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of these for a start, and let me know what other tools I may have missed, because I'm always on the lookout for alternatives, because the more tools we have, the more tools in our tool belt, the better we'll be. So that's it from me, everybody. I hope you have a good day. I hope you're kind to everyone you meet. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.